Well, you're not treating them like the men, are you? Damn, girl, you better be getting paid. Just that dude just like slide his. So today we are going to check out a video that purports to be questioning whether football is schmexy or schmexist. When I started exploring the NFL, a lot of you guys came to me and said, did I know that there was this league and it was where women played? And it kind of sounds crazy. I guess my biggest question in this is going to be if they are players that are drafted in because they're really, really good players, or if they're drafted in because they play on. And I'd like to seek to answer the question whether I feel that it's a good thing or a bad thing inherently. Women's rugby is a huge up-and-coming thing, and they don't have to play in their
lucky undergarments.
Before getting into the video, do be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, otherwise you will get punched in the face. That's the whole threat today.
Women and sports. Women in football, to be precise, not watching it, but playing it. And while some athletes are known for leaving it all on the field, these women leave a lot of it off, including most of the protective gear the guys wear. Is it safe? Are they making strides for womankind or taking us backwards? ABC's Juju Chang takes a very close look.
Interesting first topic is that they don't wear the protective gear, which is something that we've questioned on this channel before, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing.
They're tanned, toned, and just as tough as the guys.
They're bait.
No, these aren't pro athletes. They're the girls next door. Some even moms.
I feel real good. I feel like we have the momentum.
It's halftime in a football locker room.
Sit down and shut the up. What?
Their coach is not at all pleased.
Get your together. That goes kicking your ass.
After 18 years of coaching men, Coach Hack feels the biggest compliment he can pay these ladies is to treat them just like the guys.
The worst defense in the
Okay, a reminder, I coached little tiny people. I coached like 2, 3, 4, 5-year-olds. So I didn't yell at them like that. Also, I know you do get passionate as a coach, but also, yeah. Well, you're not treating them like the men, are you? Because they're in their lingerie, so.
Fuck you. You guys are much better than this.
Defensive back right there, great play, cuts back across the green.
Welcome to the big leagues, the Legends Football League, where ladies dressed in nothing but a bra and booty shorts play football, ground-stomping, body-bruising football. The Chicago Bliss is part of what league promoters say is the fastest-growing sports franchise. But the LFL also has a chorus of critics who accuse them of objectifying women.
Okay, my first whoa, what a pause. My first question, just after watching that, is yes, they are taking really, really hard hits, so they still haven't answered how they're drafted. But when you're wearing that little clothing, surely you're going to be concerned that you will be revealing things that you don't want to reveal. Like, your gear might come down if somebody tackled you really hard. Is that an issue, or is that like a joy of the sport?
No tickets. So is the sport super sexy or just plain sexist? Most football training
They look
doesn't
amazing.
include manicures.
What do you think of critics who say, oh, well, you know, you're just exploiting skin?
I definitely get why people feel that way, but at the same time, we're serious. It's just the costume.
Yashi Rice plays defensive tackle.
And Yashi Rice chases her down.
None of the players get paid, so her day job,
We're going to go through that information together first.
selling life insurance. Her brother Simeon Rice played 12 years in the NFL and even won a Super Bowl.
Wait, they don't get paid? Damn, girl, if you can take your clothes off, you better be getting paid. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like, God. Not in all contexts, obviously, you know, there's your personal life too. It would be weird if you were paid there. I'm gonna assume they have other pursuits connected to the lingerie football, whereby they get money, but that's crazy.
Allie Alberts is the wide receiver and a dentist. Her specialty? Periodonture.
Allie Alberts made a good play.
And brutal hits.
You're putting yourself at great physical risk. I really am. And you have already suffered concussions, and yet you're not compensated at all.
Right. I mean, I'm most concerned about my right hand. Like, if I break a finger on this right hand, I really can't do any dentistry.
Oh my God. Hope she's
Tight
got
end
good
Jamie
insurance.
Barwick shrugs off the risks.
Tell her about when you saw me.
As a single mom, she wants her 7-year-old son Jackson to see her as tough.
Go, Mama!
So what kind of message are you sending your son by playing football?
Don't be afraid of anything.
Wait. That's not the question that should be posed. I think it's freaking awesome she's playing football. I think it's freaking awesome that she wants to portray herself as strong. But there's a catch. She's playing it in her lingerie. And that's the question. What message are you sending your son by playing football in your lingerie? That's a different question, no?
Why? Why not? I love sports. I love being part of a team.
Let's go!
It's 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning, game day.
Need coffee.
Okay, here's what I'm going to say so far, because they still haven't answered my big questions. Is there an opportunity for women to play football just in regular football gear? Does that opportunity exist on even a non-professional level to the point that it's still televised? Or if they play football, are they forced to play it in their lingerie? You can go into the women's football league and play regular sport versus if you can go and play in your lingerie. If that's super optional and you have equal opportunities on both sides, I think great, this is great. But if you have only the option of playing in your lingerie, that's a very different thing.
Ladies of the Chicago Bliss on a road trip to do battle with their Midwest rivals, the Green Bay Chill.
The Ferrari heading out, about to kick Green Bay ass.
They've got a marathon ride to Green Bay ahead of them. The team should spend the ride mapping out their game strategy. But it's hard to focus.
Welcome to the good.
You don't always.
This bus feels like a supercharged sorority house.
Also, they've got a camera on the bus, so like they're gonna act up.
It's a little bit much for me.
After years of playing in lingerie, it's clear these women are comfortable in their own skin, wardrobe malfunctions and all.
Sure, great.
Yeah, I definitely have my top pulled open.
Yeah.
One of them, after I scored,
grab it.
after I scored, and then I just gave the young man a little shake. I'm like, did you like that? I said, do you want to watch some game film and just get back into football mode? Yeah. Just chill. Football mode. 3.5 hours. Hey.
The bus finally arrives in Green Bay.
I mean, they're all in amazing shape.
And I've become their mascot.
That's very nice. I like that. We're going to pad you up today, girl.
And now it's time to get suited up and dolled up.
It looks good.
The locker room quickly turns into a beauty salon.
One girl do my makeup, one girl do my eyelashes.
I put my socks in here.
Nice.
Sometimes I do that.
I mean, they are all absolutely beautiful and their bodies are in fantastic shape. Again, I gotta ask, do you have to be beautiful to play lingerie football?
And minutes before game time, emotions run high.
This is the team I picked to go to war with. Let's do it for us. Let's do it for our fans.
As the teams face off, it appears to be more performance than play.
Oh, they're having fun.
We are back for this
Those are
monster
really empty
Midwestern
stands.
matchup.
The Chicago Bliss start off strong, but the rough and tumble of the game is not for the faint of heart.
No.
During her first outing, Allie, the dentist, got knocked out cold.
Bam! Ashley Salerno absolutely destroys Allie Alberts.
You've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars training your brain, and then you go and get your brain scrambled.
That was
That's
definitely
sport.
the main argument that my family had, like something you've worked, your whole life towards. Why would you do this? And my answer is that I can't not do it. Like,
She loves it.
I
That's
love
great.
it.
Finds Alberts in the corner of the end zone.
Although the league requires that these women have insurance, the league doesn't pay for it. They're playing on a field half the size of the NFL, but the fear of concussions is ever present, especially since they're wearing almost no padding and tackling with hockey helmets.
Hockey helmets.
Are you concerned that they don't have enough helmet protection?
There's a reason why the NHL has far less sustained concussions in the NHL versus the NFL. Because once you put them in a football helmet, oftentimes it's used as a weapon. They tend to spear one another. These women are smart. If they felt in any way that they weren't protected out here, they wouldn't come back.
Some of the medical information that I've read over the years say that it's more of a risk to have your head enclosed in a helmet or in what we call a scrum cap. When you get concussion in your head, it means your brain moves. So if it's within a helmet, it kind of ricochets quicker.
Although there are higher risks to playing with such little padding, Commissioner Mitch Mortaza says they do it all for the love of the game.
Great, like they look to be enjoying
But
themselves.
he makes no apologies for the league's business model, that sex sells.
We just happen to have
true.
an entire league of Tom Brady's and David Beckham's and Maria Sharapova's. That's the business model. We're very upfront and honest about it. And I think to a degree that's definitely helped in the marketing of the sport.
Observing over the middle.
In the second half of the game, the Green Bay Chill mount a comeback.
Did he touch her leg? Did that dude just like slide his hand up her leg? That's so freaking gross. You can't even do that in a strip club. You can't touch the girls. That's freaking gross.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
But in the end, the Chicago Bliss prevail, 27-18. Victory is sweet.
We have successful women on our team. We have mothers on our team. I mean, we're not just football players. There's so much more.
With their skimpy outfits and trash-talking ways, these athletes may just be the unlikely vanguard for the new feminine mystique.
And this game really lived up to the billing.
Next week, LA.
For Nightline, I'm Juju Chang in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
They all seem happy to be there. They all seem like good athletes, although with the pitch being half the size of the male athlete, that's a little disappointing to hear. It didn't answer my questions about whether there is a women's NFL. I gotta check that. I gotta look that up myself. Oh, there is. The WFA has broken many barriers. It was the first women's football league to play a national championship in an NFL stadium, as well as the first women's league to have its games broadcast on national football. They are chosen not only for their sporting ability, but also their sexual appeal. Okay, well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, once there is an opportunity for people to play not in their lingerie, grand. That's fine if you voluntarily want to do that. However, I will say to those women, your ass not getting paid when you take off your clothes, that is silliness. You're gonna take off your clothes, get paid, because that has value. Which leads me on to me announcing my new platform. No, I'm just kidding. That was interesting, but definitely not as informative as I wanted it to be. That video came out 9 years ago, and I still can't find a video with more answers about LFL. If you know of one, let me know below in the comments, because I do have a lot of questions. That's it for today. See you guys on the other side. Bye. Chewy, are you having a little sleepy poo 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 poo? Are you having a little sleepy poo 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 poo?